a parade of homes in Austin, where we're based, and I went to see the Black Diamond because, as you've probably seen, the parade of homes, all the theaters always have the lights on, right? And so we wouldn't be able to man the theater. People would be coming in, and, you know, not a very good effect. So I'd heard about the Black Diamond, and so I went to see it, and I was literally blown away, like I hope to do for you guys here. I mean, we did what's called the light room, dark room demo, and we're going to do a little different today because we didn't have the height from the ceiling I needed to flip these little guys up and put our performance motorized above it. And normally I drop that and raise it, but we're going to do a little sleight of hand magician trick here for you. And what we hope to show for you is, let's go ahead and kill the lights if you would. You'll be my other assistant. This is playing off our hard drive, okay? But again, pretty standard image. You've maybe seen this Elite screen before. The biggest problem we have in screen technology and 2-piece systems is the lack of technology, right? There hasn't been a change in screen technology in 50 years, and you might think of the Greyhawks from Stewart, but actually the gray screens have been around since the 50s, okay? So that's not really even all that new, right? And the biggest problem, again, is the technology, and so what I mean by that is, what do you see in this room? In fact, you want to close that door? Let's do that real quick, just to be fair. Okay, now let me ask you again, what do you see in this room right now?
Reflection.
Everybody. Yeah. See everything, right? You're seeing reflected light. That's the problem. It's not really barely even the technology. It's just reflecting light and scattering it into the room. In fact, the other problem you have when you have a white screen, which is really what it's supposed to do, or a gray screen, which is again reflect light back in the room, is this here is as black as that screen will get, right? You know, when you have black projected onto a screen, it's the absence of light, right? So as dark as it gets is as dark as that material is with the lights off. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay, pretty easy on that. All right, Matt, if you want to come over here with me real quick.
Everybody shut your eyes.
Everybody shut your eyes. Now, what I want you to see is what happens to the room as we move the Black Diamond into place. Darker the room is? Is it all the way against the wall there? Push that all the way against the wall there. Black diamond material allows you to have up to 75% darker in the room. Now we're getting a little bit of light scatter actually off that back wall from that whiteboard back there, and the door. But you saw the roof get darker, right? Now if you'll go ahead and turn the first light on, I believe it is. I'm sorry, second light. There you go. You see, we also have still a very, very watchable image with this much light on. Now we usually have, if you guys, and you also have a very wide viewing cone. You've seen it fine from over there, you've seen it fine from here. You may be, let's see, just a little bit on the inside edge of it where you're sitting here, which is pretty wide angled for a viewing cone for a theater. But most importantly, we're able to see the image. In fact, a very viewable image, in fact, a comparable image to, look at that with the whites and the blacks. I mean, that's, you know, LCD plasma of that size. And here again, what do you not see in this image? And this time, what do we don't see now? What do we not see? If this was an LCD or a plasma, what would we see when I came up here?
Glare.
Glare. Exactly. Can't go up there and comb your hair in it. If you have this size of an image in a family room, game room, master bedroom, what kind of money are we talking about? This is a 92-inch.
Big bucks.
Real big bucks.
40,000.
Right. What are we talking about with that projector? That's the Panasonic.
2,500.
What are we talking about with the 92-inch Black Diamond? About 28 retail?
About 5,300.
See how this is suddenly opening up things that we haven't had before? This, to me, in my experience, and most of you, I know you've been in this room as long as I have, this is an $80,000 image about 5 years ago. I mean, you talk about a Runco, a Stewart screen, or a Sim2, right?
Yeah.
It's a pretty high-end image. And then again, you would never get this like with this light. I mean, these are fluorescent lights, right? You can have windows down this side, windows down that side. It works fine. Now, as a sales, what you need to understand in qualifying client, the only thing it does not do is if the window was there. And why is that? It's because the Black Diamond is designed, the technology, keyword being technology, right, is designed to reflect the light back from the projector. So if there's a window back behind it, that's going to pick it up. Now you can overcome that with a very, very bright projector. right? And our screen calculators, which I'll show you in just a minute in the presentation, will help you get through that.